Hi, and welcome to the show where we talk about anything and everything with your host, me. Okay. Well, I was once a sports host on Fox News, and I lost my job because one time I said, what if we take all the football players and put them in scuba diving suits and stick them underwater and play water football? Well, evidently I was the only one that thought that idea was, I want to say fun, but the word I'm really looking for is extreme awesome. But apparently nobody else thought it was extremely awesome. So, next day I come into work, I'm going to do my sports segment. They fire me. And now I work on piece of shit cars all day. And you know, it has its perks. I mean, well, what perks could there be? I mean, now I'm stuck in a effing fucking wheelchair all day, rolling myself around, because I got hurt at work. But you know, that's none of my business. I get hurt, I guess. I'm bored all day long. Let's see. Oh, yesterday, I fucking get in my truck to go pick up my friend because he's off work and he wants to hang out, and I'm like, yeah, let's hang out, you know, because I ain't had nobody to hang out with. So I roll my little wheelchair out there, hop out of it, get in my truck, you know, and it's raining. I go and get him. I come back, and lo and behold, my wheelchair is rolling across the road in the fucking rain. And I can't walk to go get the motherfucker, so I'm begging my friend to go get it, and he's laughing his ass off like, well, why don't you go get your wheelchair, why don't you just fucking hop over there, or crawl over there? And I'm just like, well, why don't you come over here and suck on this fucking dick? And he was like, hey, you took that shit too far. And I was like, well, you took that shit too far when you told me to go hop and crawl from my fucking wheelchair. Go get that motherfucker. No, he gets my wheelchair and we get it dried out. And then that was the highlight of my day. Watching my wheelchair just roll across the road. Now, I'm over here just rolling around in my damn wheelchair. Oh, what else? Let's see. My grandma, she asked me, hey, will you go feed your dog? And you know, I understand that. That's my dog. You know, I'll feed it. But when you're in a wheelchair and the damn dog is like 30 feet across the fucking yard in grass and dirt and you gotta push yourself. Well, I done it. I'm pushing myself along, you know, thinking about the little engine that could, trying to get through this grass. And let's see. I got halfway there, and there's a hole in the yard, and I hit it with my wheelchair, and it makes my chair unlevel. So now my chair is like this, and when I go to push myself, this tire's off the ground, and it's just spinning. And I'm out here stuck in the fucking yard. Ain't got no one to help me. But, you know, I got out of it. And then I get there, and I feed him, you know, whatever, whatnot, shit like that. On my way back, you know, chugging along, thinking about the little engine that could. And I get across there, then bow! I die. No, I didn't die. But I got stuck on the concrete thing, like the little patio slab or whatever you want to call it. My wheels wouldn't go up it, so I had to back up and pop a fucking wheelie and ride this wheelie up on a damn deal to get up there. And I told my grandma, that they can feed him from now on until I can walk. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, I did go out in the yard yesterday and help my brother mow and stuff and pick all the weeds around the fences. When I say help, I sit out there and drink a beer while he was sweating in the heat, you know. You know how that's life. You gotta do shit like that, you know. Let's see. I played Monopoly last night, and I ain't played it in a long time because someone jacked my board game Monopoly. But I remembered I have a game disc of Monopoly on Xbox 360. It's got all these crazy boards like the cheese board, the ice board, the jungle board, you know, etc. And all the pieces and properties pertain to the board. Like if it's a cheese board, you're gonna have a mouse, a cheese grater, you know. Anyways, I played that, you know, with my brother last night. We was having a good time, you know, chilling, playing Monopoly. And I've never lost a game of Monopoly ever. Well, I lost one last night, by God. And he ain't let it down yet. I mean, I remember him jumping up going, "Whoa! Whoa! I won! I won!" You know, it reminded me of that commercial, you know. "Woo, we're gonna get some cold cuts today!" You know. But, you know, now I'm stuck here while all my friends are at work, ain't got nothing to do. And I'm just bored out my ass. In my damn wheelchair. Let's see. Oh, I went to get a glass of water yesterday. Out of the sink, tap water. I put some ice in a glass, and I'll get me some water. Well, the water smelled kind of strong like chlorine. I wasn't thinking enough of it. Took me a big old drink. It tastes like I was drinking fucking bleach. I was like, ooh. Talk about disgusting. I did accomplish cooking hot dogs last night on the grill by myself. I put the plate in my lap, you know, and rolled myself outside to the grill, grilled them hoes, and then put them back in my lap, and pushed myself, you know, back in there. What else? Oh, yeah. You know, and, since my injury of my toe, my grandma has dropped the shampoo handle twice on it, making it hurt really bad. And then the other night, I crawl out of bed to get my wheelchair to go use the restroom, and I go to back up, and the wheelchair pops up like, you know, like if he's doing a wheelie. And I've got this little foot stand on here. I'll roll back. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. This thing here, but anyways, I roll backwards, you know, push my wheelchair backwards to turn around and go to the bathroom, and that son of a bitch lifts up and wedges that thing between the metal frame of my bed right on my big toe. I mean, just smashes that motherfucker, and it hurt, you know. And then the other day, I'm going to turn around. I got to turn a circle in the living room, and someone moved the coffee table, making it where it was more narrower in that position where I used to turn. And then when I go to turn around, I fucking smacked that thing on my brother's bed, and oh my God, it fucking hurt. And I'm just over here popping pills. Well, not really. I ain't got any pills to take. I'm taking ibuprofen now. Let me tell you something about ibuprofen. Some strong shit that don't make you go to sleep and don't make you have no nightmares. Yeah, I've been having nightmares on that other shit. Dreaming of all kinds of monsters and shit. I woke up in my sleep kicking the shit out of them. Let's see. Oh, now that I'm in a wheelchair, my grandpa, you know, I got him an electric wheelchair so he wouldn't have to push himself in this one that I'm using. And now he thinks it's funny to come up behind me when I'm not paying attention and push me in my wheelchair. He pushed me to the stove one day. I think it was the day last week. He pushed me down there into the stove, and it was funny for a minute, but then I was really ticked off, And then comes up to me, and I'm in the living room. He pushes me, and there's this little hill through the hallway, and I just come rolling down this thing, run right into the gas stove. Bow! And that fucking hurt. I thought I was gonna like blow up and die, like Paul Walker in Fast and the Furious. But I survived. And now there ain't much of nothing that I can do. Let's see. It's a pretty day outside, I guess. You're gonna call it worth a day. I mean, when you shut the fit at home in this fucking wheelchair, it ain't much of a day, you know what I'm saying? I got a neighbor over here, and he's an asshole. I swear to God, he's gay. He's always out here in the shortest ass fucking shorts and a little fucking no tank top thing, mowing his lawn in this little bitty fucking sun hat, and he's just strolling along like, and I'm like, hey, fuck you, 7-Eleven, sell Slurpees, go get one, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I attempted to see how fast I can go down a wheelchair ramp. Well, obviously you go pretty fast, because I was zooming down that motherfucker, and I got to the end and I couldn't catch myself. Well, under the carport where it ends, there's a damn big yellow ice box. I smacked that sumbitch dead on. Boom! My brother's like, that's what you get, and I'm like, kick you in your balls. But, nah, it wasn't fun, really. Oh, and then, you can't see it, but over here around the house, across the street's my mailbox. And I'm rolling out there the other day to check the mail, I'm not paying attention. And I guess where the mail truck and everybody's been checking the mail, it made a big old hole there. Well, when you're rolling across the road, you can't see it because it looks flush. I'm rolling along there, just gonna roll straight up in there and get the mail, I fall right off in this fucking hole, flip my wheelchair, hit my head on the mailbox, run off into that. It fucking sucked balls. But, that's how life is. Let's see. Trash ran today, and I've been outside, a couple times when the trashes ran on Thursday, and seen the trash guy. He's never once in his life waved at me until he sees me out here in a wheelchair, and then I guess he felt sorry for me, and he's like, hey, and I'm just like, fuck you, shit like that. Well, I guess this is it for my talk show about anything with your host, me, Moolah, 21. Everybody's probably expecting me to do something crazy, so I guess I'll just end it with something crazy. Let's see what I can get crazy. Boo!